Just so.
Vietnam.
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 Just so Vietnam.
In this edition of Just So Vietnam, let's find out more about the beer drinking culture in Vietnam. We then discover the unique lifestyle of the people living in Bến Tre province. And finally, we come to the best things to do in the imperial city of Huế in Thừa Thiên Huế province, Vietnam.
Hello and welcome to Just So Vietnam, your local guide to life here in Vietnam. I'm your host, Chad Winston. What do you like to drink on a hot summer day like today? A fruit juice? A mango smoothie? How about some beer? In today's segment of Just Ask, we're going to take a look at local beer culture here in Hanoi.
Many of you may already know about the famous Bia Hoi of Vietnam, the sight of people huddled together drinking, often on plastic chairs, is unique to Vietnam. Have you ever wondered about the experience of drinking Bia Hoi? Let's find out more with Just Ask. So, in Vietnam, if somebody offers you a drink, you should accept. After that, to be respectful, you should invite them to have another drink with you. The culture of drinking beer in Vietnam started when the French opened the first brewery in Ho Chi Minh City in 1875. For local people, there are two main purposes for going to the Bia Hoi place. The first is for relaxing and the second is for business. With its relaxed feel and its delicious food, the Bia Hoi joint is the perfect place to discuss and exchange information which may be difficult to share in the working place. With its open and comfortable space, it's the perfect place to relax with friends. It helps that the price is so cheap. One beer is only 12,000 Vietnam dong, around 50 cents, and sometimes the price is even less. There are many ways to say cheers to your drinking partner in Vietnam, from simply clinking your glasses together to an offer to finish your drink. Oh, and who can forget the exhilarating drinking chant of the Bia Hoi stall? 1, 2, 3, go! 3, go! 2, 3, go!
The Mekong Delta owes its beauty not only to fresh air, blue skies, and sunshine, but also the frenetic and exciting lifestyle of its people. With a livelihood derived from an abundance in nature, the lifestyle along the Mekong Delta has a rustic appeal, yet also a dynamic and exotic beauty. In this episode's segment of Just Try, we will follow our guest, Jawansa Dobson, to discover the unique lifestyle of the people living along the Ham Luang River in Bến Tre province.
So I'm in the middle of this lovely garden. There's fruit everywhere. This lovely lady is kind enough to show me around. And we just picked this from off of a tree. It was inside one of these bags. And it's really refreshing and natural. I didn't have to peel a sticker off of it before I ate it. There's no chemicals on it or anything. It's just straight from the tree, natural. It's a guava and it's really refreshing. Thank you.
Mình hái rau ha. Đây là một loại rau dền tím nè. Người miền Tây thì rất là thích để mà hái về nấu canh ngọt. Trong những buổi trưa hè thì có những cái nồi canh như thế thì ăn rất là mát mẻ. Do đó thì các loại rau này mọc rất là nhiều ở trong vườn cây của tụi em. Thì để một cái nồi canh của người dân miền Tây họ thích nhất là không chỉ hái một loại rau thôi. Họ rất là nấu rất là nhiều loại rau.
So right now we have all of our ingredients for our next meal. These were all caught and found right here in the area. Right here we have some small fish that were caught in the Bai Lai River, as well as some shrimp caught in the same river. This is some tapioca starch. We have some oil in here. Right here we have some fried onions. There are sweet potatoes, which were shredded and dried, as well as salt, sugar, and right here we have a mix of vegetables that were caught in the gardens in the area. Now, these vegetables are not always in season at the same time, so what they do is they take a mix of all the vegetables that are in season, and it's called tap tang. Chị ơi, bây giờ làm gì?
Bây giờ thì trước tiên mình sẽ làm cái món là cá lòng tông chiên bột.
Lửa cái này được chưa?
Lửa như thế thì em thấy được ạ. Tại vì nếu như mà mình cho lửa nhiều quá thì nó sẽ áp, nó màu vàng, nó màu khét. Mình sẽ điều chỉnh không kịp, lửa riu riu như vậy thì bánh của mình nó mới giòn.
Oh man, the smell of the onions is so good. It's driving me crazy right now. I can't wait to eat this. So now we are moving on to the second course of our meal. It's going to be a soup, and while the water's boiling, we're getting ready to throw in some of the tap tang, the mixed veggies, and I'm actually smashing up the shrimp in where I'm from, we call this a pilon, and we usually use it for garlic. So I'm smashing up the shrimp so we can throw it in there for flavor. So right now we're seasoning it. She's putting shrimp in there, which is like a really basic but fresh seasoning. Also, she put some sugar in there as well. In the south of Vietnam, the food tends to be a little bit sweet, and also some salt for obvious reasons.
Anh có nếm thử không?
Sure, yeah. Pretty good.
Rau tập tàng thì người ta nấu rất là nhiều loại rau như thế này. Thì mỗi một loại thì đều có một cái giá trị dinh dưỡng khác nhau, rồi có một cái loại vitamin khác nhau. Do đó thì kết hợp lại với nhau thì một cái nồi canh như thế này cùng với những cái con tép mà tươi được bắt từ dưới sông Malai lên thì nó rất là ngọt. Thì cái nồi canh của mình rất là đậm đà. Thì người dân miền Tây thì rất là thích các cái món canh như thế này, vừa không tốn kém mà lại đảm bảo cho cái giá trị dinh dưỡng cho sức khỏe của gia đình.
And that's one of the things that people like about cooking at home here is that it's really affordable and it's also very healthy. It tastes like a garden with shrimp in it. Really fresh and tasty. Here's a piece of shrimp.
Canh này thì mình sẽ ăn với cơm, rồi với loại nếu như mà có cá kho khô á thì bữa cơm của mình sẽ rất là hấp dẫn, vừa có rau nè, rồi vừa có cá nè, vừa có tôm trong đây nữa, thành ra rất là đầy đủ chất dinh dưỡng mà rau sạch nữa, nên bữa ăn của mình rất là tuyệt vời á.
And now we turn to one of the top destinations among travelers coming to Vietnam, Hue City. Hue is located in central Vietnam. Between 1802 and 1945, Vietnam was under the rule of the Nguyen dynasty, a powerful family who established its capital in the city of Hue for more than 100 years. They would become the last ruling family of this sort in Vietnam, but since the Nguyen dynasty has been based here for so long, Hue is still often referred to as Vietnam's imperial city. For its historical significance and natural beauty, Hue City is always one of the must-see destinations recommended for travelers coming to Vietnam. And here are some things that they suggest you can do when you arrive in this historic city. Hue's imperial citadel is the main attraction of the former royal capital. Despite being severely damaged during the wars of the 20th century, the citadel remains Hue's most popular and most important historical site. The citadel is downtown and can easily be reached by bicycle, cyclo, motorcycle taxi or seom, or on foot. The citadel is large, mainly uncovered, and can be crowded and very hot. Early mornings and late afternoon are most pleasant, least busy, and most picturesque. Since Hue was the imperial capital for well over a century, many of the former emperors have elaborate tombs dedicated to them there. Most are located along the Perfume River south of Hue, and you can make a full day of it by exploring tombs if that's your thing. Popular tombs to see in Hue include the tombs of Tu Duc, Kai Ding, and Minh Mang. Overlooking the Perfume River, the Tien Mu Pagoda with its 7-tier tower has become the symbol of the city of Hue. The complex dates all the way back to the early 1600s. The current tower dates to the mid-1800s. Visit early in the morning to beat the crowds. If you only do one thing in Hue beyond the citadel and tombs, go on a countryside cycling tour. It will give you a different perspective on a new place. You will find yourself riding through the rice paddies, visiting a countryside market, or having lunch at a local family's home. In a sense, you will see the real Vietnam. We've reached the end of our program. If you like what you see, don't forget to leave a comment on our fan page, VTV World, or our YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. Until next time.